Hey, Battle Pirates people. So I think this will be video number 4. I have now reached level 26, which I've jumped a couple levels, which is the early levels you jump very, very fast and just get over it, right? Some of the things I'm focusing on, I got this warehouse to 9, that warehouse to 9. I'm going to do an upgrade to 10 tonight. Or something tonight, something that's going to take a while. I have been working on, I don't know, they're different. A set of these ships that are thuds. I'm not really sold on which one I'm going to build yet, so I'm building these right now. I'm going to have 4 of these and 1 of these, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with those yet. But I did finish the, these are, what are they? Diplomatic mortars with engines 1. And, so what we're going to do today, I'm just going to show you sort of what I've done so far, and then we're going to go through one of the campaigns today. So I have, nope, wrong button. My dock is at level 5 right now, just as FYI. I upgraded the, what is this thing called? The War Academy. I just did that, so I picked up another slot, so now I have 5 slots. I did finish, come on. I'm pretty sure I should be able to click there. Hold on a second. Sometimes if an upgrade or thing finishes, it doesn't actually register initially. There we go. I did finish these subs. So they're mostly Havoc 3, some of them are Havoc 2s. With engine 1, so that's an option for using things. But what we're going to do today, so since I hit level 25, I have the options of run the trench or shell the shore. And I will tell you, because I did the first wave of run the trench, I don't have the ships to complete the mastery. I know that right now. I do not have it. Because a lot of the ships in these bases have assault missiles with some kind of range booster. Maybe it's a range booster, maybe it's their natural range, doesn't matter. Assault missiles on these Marauder sort of ships, just one volley takes them out. Now, shell the shore is a little different. I got the first wave of this with not a whole lot of problem. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go through the second wave and get this is a evade armor. And then, you know, I probably won't have this on video, but if I do the second one really well, then I might do the third one tonight too, or, you know, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Labor Day for me. I can't do those for a long time. Level 35. That'll be a while. So I'm going to see if I can get here, and this is what we're going to try right now. So what I found is range really doesn't matter, so go with the mortar fleet. So let's kick that guy out, and we just need to actually start the campaign. Nope, not you. Not you, you. Okay. And not abort. Okay, now wait for the thingy to show up. There we go. Alright. So let's roll through some of these. And I did have the first person actually identify me through the YouTube videos, which was interesting because as a Blackheart base, you know, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of Blackheart bases. So the fact that somebody identified. So the first base, one thing that I'm really trying to do, actually the first one doesn't matter. There's no missiles here. So for this one, I'll pretty much just hit one thing at a time and work my way in. There's no point in taking any damage at all. Do a volley. And remember up arrow to select all the ships. And then click on a target. If you click on a target, your ships will move to it. And of course, remember that one little caveat. Your ships move slightly further than what they actually need to move. And remember, mortars have spread and they have splash, so that's why they don't all hit in one little center. That's the spread. And splash is when they hit, how much extra damage are they doing around. And if you didn't notice it, that one ship almost felt like it was going to want to keep turning. That does actually happen in the game. If you click in such a way that the ship thinks it wants to do like a really little circle, it'll do this pivoting move. And at that point, just hit the down arrow key, make them all stop. And now I have another volley in there. And see, a lot of these are actually still aiming. They're actually even able to shoot at this guy. See how they're still shooting? Let it shoot. This is shell the shore for a reason. It is a don't get close. Kill everything from far away, right? So that's killing the outpost right now. That didn't take much. And the beauty of the campaigns is actually, even if you know you can finish a campaign, you might not want to, because you can get a lot of resources from campaigns. So that's something to keep in mind too, as you're doing some different campaigns. Is if you're getting like a ton of resources and you need resources, don't actually finish the campaign. Abort it, and then just start over again and just keep getting resources. You know, this is actually way easier than cargo sometimes, because cargo, this is essentially hitting 2 cargo that would take me to 100%, right? Alright, let's go in straight into number 2, because we have no damage and we're not full on cargo. So let's see what this will take us. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Alright, so what we're going to do here is we have no long range shots, so we're going to do basically the same thing that we were doing before. Now that we're shooting mortars, we do have bombard to deal with, but the bombard will unlikely be a high level. And what I'm doing is I'm picking whatever the next thing in line is. I honestly don't want to get shot at anything. We're doing literally shell the shore. Stay away and see what we can get. I just clicked on the C, and my theory was just keep moving forward until it actually fires. I'm going to fire, stop. So I hit the down arrow key, right? And if you notice, actually, you don't even have to get very far into a turret for it to shoot. And once we get this one out of the way, then we are actually quite a bit more effective. This is the one drawback of mortars, right? Is that your first one actually is going to kill it, but it's going to throw a couple more in the air before you actually know for sure. I should be okay with this one. So what you try to do with mortars is you try to decide when something's going to die, and you move on to your next target before it actually does. I'm not sure what it's shooting at. It might be shooting at the outpost. Let's see if it keeps firing. If it fires one more time, it's shooting at the outpost. Okay, where's... Okay. Now it's going to, like I was saying, decide when that thing is going to die, and start throwing your mortar somewhere else. If you can, sometimes you just can't get close enough to pick your next target, and you have to wait. And that's okay, and that's the drawback of mortars, is you have to make that trade-off. So we finished number 2, and we probably have a lot of resources, so what we're going to do is we're just going to drop the resources and come right back out, because that's worth 5 ships load of resources, so I'll take it. And oops. Oh, let me just check something right quick. Let's do one more of these little boogers. Build. You launch. And we're pretty much full of resources, so there's almost no reason for me to dock again. So unless we get damaged, we will not dock again. Alright, let's do this. This is the one I'm thinking of. The ships will have mortars. In which case we cannot treat them like we treated the other two bases. Okay, so this ship has mortars. But what we can do is we can take out some of these turrets before we reach the mortars. This guy has pretty much the same range I do. Okay. And if you notice here, there is a missile turret right here. That is the one turret in this entire base that can kill you no matter how fast you move. Alright, so let's get some shots off. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Got some mortar in the air. Let's throw. Hopefully we could throw like 3 volleys. Probably won't. Nope. Okay. Alright. So we got another volley going off. And one more, hopefully. Okay. See if we can get this guy dead. Alright. That guy dies. Actually, I want to turn. I do want to shoot at you, but he has mortar, so I don't want to stop moving. Okay, and then what I want to do is I actually want to come out here, come up high. I do not want to be in the range of that missile, so I'm going to sort of sweep up and then down. I want to shoot you. And I'm hoping for about 2 volleys on you without getting stuck on the land, which I didn't, so that's good. Okay. I just want to see if I can hit this turret. He's going to be near the max of my range. Well, not quite, but alright. So that's that guy. And then what I'd like to do is come up a little bit. And this is part of the strategy of how do you hit bases, how do you hit ships, how do you hit different things, is figure out what you got to deal with. Figure out what's going on. What can kill you, what can't kill you. How can you reach different things? It's all about picking it apart. And a lot of times it's, click on it and figure out where you'd end up being. So if I want to shoot him, I have to be way in here. I want to shoot him, I'm going to move out here. So I outrange, I will not be close to that guy. Which is good. And at this point, I'm not really even in the channel yet, right? I'm kind of turned that way, but not totally in there. I want to see what this one does, see if it kills this. And it does. Alright, then you gotta decide what do you want to do. Because here's the thing, mortars go kind of high up in the air, right? And what I'm thinking is that if I'm here, I'll also be in the range of here. Okay, so we're gonna... Wait, I stopped it early. So I was still shooting here, and this guy wasn't shooting yet. I actually want to kill that. There we go. And see if the second one will kill this turret. And if it does, then it's awesome. There we go. And now we can just keep moving. And we want to see if we can shoot that guy at least twice. There we go. Nice, nice. I don't think you're going to get that guy. Alright, that died. Nice, sweet. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 shots off on this guy. Tell the ships to keep moving. I don't want them to stop. Okay. That'll work. Second shot will definitely kill that guy. There we go. And we definitely want to be shooting at this guy when we're in range. So if I get the second shot off, okay, I think I got 2 shots off. Alright. Gotta keep moving because he has mortars in the air too. Oh, 1 mortar hit my fleet and took the whole thing out. But it's okay because I actually finished that base, so we won that one. So let's go home. Let's do an instant repair on this real fast. Here we go. And that, notice they all, wrong one. This one right here. They all actually ranked up a little bit. So speed up, instant, boom, 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 repair. Speed up, launch. Here we go. Hit it. Let's do it. I don't remember what the next base looks like. I think I did the first wave yesterday. I didn't do it today. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, this one. Sorry about that. Okay. This one I will die numerous times. Because he has some assault missiles. Not a ton, but some. You know. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, shoot. La 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 la. Okay, there we go. Okay. We'll kill some turrets, not too many. Because I only have 2 ships left, right? I've lost 3/5 of my damage, right? One more. There we go. La 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 la. Nice thing is these turrets are very low level. It doesn't actually take all that much damage to kill them. Let's see. I'm hoping I can get a volley off on the turrets. Okay, I'll get one more. If I can get one more on here, then that will kill that one off. Okay, that's pretty cool. It gives us a little bit of breathing room, but it's going to take a little bit of work to get these ships dead. What we might actually do, because we got the turrets dead, so we might take the missile ships out there, because the missile ships will kill those fleets a little faster. Okay, still we got I still got to instant repair you. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, not you, not you. This guy. All right, Mister This guy. Let's go. Who's up to bat? Hey, bada, swing, bada. You are there to kill one ship. You may not actually kill that ship, but you will do damage. You will do awesome amounts of damage. You are my damage master. My damage liege. You're my go-to guy. Alright, Mr. Go-to guy. Let's see if you can go to it. Let's see if you can kill this guy, or at least shoot this guy without this guy shooting at you. Which means you need to be like way up here. Hey, you're actually gonna kill the ship. Can you shoot at this one? Nope, not really. Oh well. That was nice. So we killed off one ship with that fleet, and that'll be a good comparison, right? So let's take the other fleet in there. Let's take you. And we're going to go and hit the southern ship. And let's see the differences. Let's see how far we get. Because there's two real differences here, right? One is accuracy versus range versus damage. And those two fleets are actually very, very different in those respects. So we're gonna stay low, just like we did with the missile fleet. And you'll notice some differences. One difference, we're a whole lot closer before the missiles actually launch. And I'm not even sure if this is helping or not, but I'm trying to leave ships alive a little longer to get, an extra volley off or so, to keep the firepower up. Right. Let's see how many of these turrets we can also kill. Because the more of the turrets we can kill, the more we can actually utilize the missile fleet. Because the missile fleet does not outrange these Howies. There are no range boosters, which is what really helps with missiles. Missiles, you really want the solid fuel boosters, or there's another range booster that includes with an engine. So we get these turrets dead, so that'll make the missile fleet quite a bit stronger than it otherwise would have been. So that's actually pretty nice. Let's just see how much damage we're doing. We will not do much damage at all. If any. At all? Come on, something. Something! Oh my goodness, that was horrible. Mortars and missiles have their place, but they are very, very different sort of weapons, right? So let's take the missiles out this time, the next time. Come on. If I had my armor right, you can still do the instant repair, just do one ship at a time. But I think I was almost maxing weight of the ship anyway, even with no armor. So it's not such a big deal on Marauders, but on things like Sea Wolves and other sort of ships, you really want to manage your armor weight versus how much to repair, if you want them to be instant repair. And so there's really two kinds of instant repair fleets. There's the normal everyday instant repair fleet, which is a certain armor weight. And then there is the monthly raid instant repair fleet, which is double the weight. Because in monthly raids, what they do is they cut repair time in half. So you get half repair time, which is really nice if you need more armor on something. It's just it'll be up to 10 minutes in any random day, but it'll be the 5 minutes or less on raid weekends. So I have no idea which ship is first. I think it's number 3. And the second volley was already out, so that's kind of hard to do anything about. So we'll at least get this ship killed, right? And then we'll be able to see if we can get the outpost dead. Oh, that's going to take a minute. So, since we have a minute, let's talk about shop safety. Always remember to wear eyeglasses and hearing protection to avoid any accidents. Thank you, Tim. We'll take it from here. Tim the Toolman Taylor. You don't really want to withdraw because you know you can kill it. You're just like, we're going to burn time here. And so when you hit a regular person's base, there's an actual timer that you see. I think you actually see it. When you hit these bases, there still is a timer, but you don't see it. And it's quite a bit longer than a normal timer. I think you might have like 10-15 minutes before the base will actually time out. If I try to shoot this guy, it's probably going to want to take me way over there. So what we're going to try to do is actually run the wall. Okay, it wants to take me right there. So I'm actually going to do is click here, click here, click here, click here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it turn left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And it will actually slowly creep forward, and we might be able to reach the thing. Come on, ships. Work together. Okay, one of them hit. Which one hit? That one hit. Okay, they actually reached. Okay. If you have long-range guns, they use that technique to like be way over here and shoot way into stuff and hit things that other people will say you're not supposed to be able to hit and might call you a hacker or something. But it's really, I think they call it beaching the fleets. Okay, so what we're going to do, we know number 4 is the one that has health. So we want number 4 to be a little bit ahead of the other fleets. So 4 be a little bit ahead of the other fleets. Okay, there we go. And see if we can get at least a volley off. At least one volley would be awesome. So 2 volleys, and that was it. So let's take the mortar fleet out. I think the mortar fleet's on the ocean. Is the mortar fleet on the ocean? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's take the mortar fleet out there. See if we can finish this guy off. And then we'll take both in back to repair, and then I think we have one more for this campaign. Alright, let's get all the ships kind of packed in a little closer. We don't have to prep them super early because the ship is a little bit ways away. If you give them a little more time to run, they won't be all odd angled when they come together. They'll be a little more streamlined. If I had told them to come together like way out here, I'd have some facing this way, some facing this way, and they wouldn't have like normalized themselves yet. If you tell them a little further away, then the angle is less that they have to sort of travel, and they will be a little bit more normalized. Okay, that sounds like that should kill that one. Alright, so that'll finish this one, and then we will see how we're doing. We got one more, but let's tell everybody to go home and let's go repair everything real fast. This next base, I actually don't know what I'm walking into. So this will be interesting. And repair all of you guys. What's up with you guys? How you guys doing? What's up? Whoop whoop. Whoop-de-woo. Okay, let's start with mortars. I have no idea what base this is going to be, and alright. You can do it. You can do it all night long. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, what we're looking at here, okay. Yeah, we're going to die a lot. But that's okay. That's okay. These are all instant repair fleets. This is actually like more than half the fleet's instant repair together, cumulatively. And not all of these three on this side are missiles. These three on this side are ballistics. The ballistics we will outrange. The missiles we will not. So we'll be shooting. It will be shooting at us. But the question is, can we kill one of their ships with one of our fleets before we die? And the answer to that is going to be a big, hairy no. We won't. So we will bring out the missile fleet and see if that does any better. Otherwise, this is going to be a long base. Pick our ship. Start combat. Hopefully, the missiles do a little better. Different ships will have different, defenses, and so if the ship has a much higher defensive against explosive, then your mortars just aren't going to do as much. It's possible that they don't have a high defensive against missiles. So it might be that the missiles actually do more damage to them than the mortars would have done. So you don't really know that until you try it. There's nothing on the ship that tells you, what its defense, what its armor looks like, what its armor looks like. And they actually tried that one time with the Seawolves, and the Seawolves and the Sea Scorpions, I think, would actually look different depending on what kind of armor it has. So you can look at a ship by its color and kind of get an idea of what sort of armor it was holding. I don't know that helped much at all either. Okay. That's why we do it, I just want to show you what life is really like. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to burn through these, right? And what this is telling you is to do the mastery, you might need some ships with either a little bit more range, and because we're using diplomatic mortars, and there is a gun with more range naturally, and that is the Peacemaker mortars. And it is possible that the Peacemaker mortars might be outranging these missiles. I don't know. The diplomatic mortars aren't being outranged by a whole lot. They are being outranged, but not by a whole lot. So it is possible that maybe the Peacemaker mortars, because I am either currently researching Peacemaker Mortar 1 or I've already researched it today. I know I started it today. That might be an option. If he's going to kill a ship, I want to at least maximize the shots I get off, And these ships are not overly fast, so We'll work with what we got. Oh man, one volley killed the fleet, killed a ship, aka 5 volleys from this ship, and my fleet's dead. Oh, not quite. Oh, ooh. Oh, not quite. We will not be recording the mastery for this tonight. I might do it, but we will not be recording it. So the last base, I'll just try to have to remember to tell you, is it harder or easier, or what was it like? Let's actually need to go up there. Let me just see something. Let that load in a second. I did. Oop, that's not me. Oh, yay. It's way, way down there now. People have been commenting more. I posted a couple comments that I started the videos. There we go. Alright. Let's do it. There's nothing to it but to do it. As I watch on a YouTube video for Chucky E9 2009, something like that. It's a welding video. Okay, so what do I got left? I got a couple ships left still. Do a couple volleys up there. Couple volleys, and I did a shift click over here to switch which direction they were shooting in. You don't want to take the missile ship in here if it's anywhere near the Howies, right? Remember that? You may not remember, but that is a problem. Natural range of missiles is a little on the short side for howitzers. Ooh, almost took that guy out. The nice thing about mortars is you kill more than one thing at a time if they're all packed in together. That is the true beauty of mortars. Oh, poop. He's gonna shoot. Can we get one more shot off before the missiles? Yes! Ha 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 ha! Sucker! You thought you was gonna kill me? You got nothing on me! Kappa! Alright. We're still a little close for those Howies to bring the missiles out, so we're not going to bring missiles out yet. I actually want to see if I can get those Howies down before I try to get off those other ships. Because here's the problem we're going to run into with those other ships is, drum roll please, multiple ships will be shooting at the same time, which will just kill you twice as fast as they were killing me before, which is going to hurt. I'll tell you now, it's going to hurt. You may not believe me. If you don't believe me, then you're wrong. Let me think for a second. Let's just, oops, wrong button. Let's try something. Let's be a little inventive. Let's try new things. Take that ship off. These are all ballistics. No engines. One has autoloader, the other one has guidance scramblers. I cannot tell by looking at the ship which one is which. Alright. And let's just see. It's only going to shoot at that certain. Oh, I said the Howies are still out there. Oh, poop head. Okay, well, let's just see. It'd be a good differentiation of this is a thud range with Marauder natural speed, which is, oh my god, slow. I know in all reality I say, oh my god, slow. There are ships that are way slower than this. So, in my in all honesty, you can see on my YouTube channel, this is not my only account on Battle Pirates. It's just they have a very strict policy on having multiple accounts. So you can only have multiple accounts if you're on multiple platforms. And so this platform is on Armor Games. The platform I normally do videos on is on the Kinkside website. And that one is called Deathwind. It's a level 72 base, and I pretty much walked you through the beginning of that one, but at this point it's quite a bit old. And this whole fleet's going to be dead before it even fires off a shot. Mother trucker. Alright, well, that wasn't exactly what I planned for, but that was a good example of range. They had it, I didn't. So, I've been around the block a couple of times playing this game, so may or may not have ever tried. And this video is going to run long. If you know me, you know to set in for a spell for these videos because they always run long. But I'm at 41 minutes right now, and we're going to kill this base whether we're up to an hour or not. So, if you want to skip through this, ahead of time, that's fine if you want to. I do try consciously to keep talking. I am not an overly talkative person, so sometimes doing these videos, it is an exercise and that I might not normally do. And shoot. Shoot. So you notice he's actually firing before this guy, which is interesting. Alright, we got these guys killed. Oh, this is going to suck so bad. All three of these are going to fire at the same dang time. Holy crap. Okay, you know what we're also going to try? We're going to try something else too. Okay. This is what we're going to try. I was researching Sentinel missiles, if you just noticed that finished researching. What we are going to do, this is what we're going to do. I can't do this with the left and right ships, but I can do this with the ship in the middle, is actually use the submarine. Didn't think I was going to say that. Oops, shoot, dang it. Cancel, stop. These are armored up so that they are individually instant repair, not collectively instant repair. Yet they died before they even fired a shot. So, what does that tell you? Let's take these subs out. I've literally never launched these subs before. They are brand spanking new. On that center ship. So what we're going to do, though, let me give you a little tip. We're going to take our gunboat. Our gunboat's going to die. But we're going to try to figure out where is the range of those other guns. Okay. So let's get everybody in around about here. Let's get the gunboat about here. And subs is all about timing. You don't know if these ships have lasers. If they have lasers, they can actually, if they're shooting at a sub, they can shoot at it. When does this start firing? Right about there. So let's take all of our ships to about here. Oops. So right about there is when they start firing. So I want the subs all about here. And in theory, we're going to wait for them to surface, and when they surface, they will not be fired upon. Okay? And then what we want to do is, as soon as they go back underwater, we want them to head off towards this ship and get as many shots off as they can. You notice he turned slightly. He knows that he's there because the AI is a little stupid. And there we go. Okay. So let's see how many shots off we can get. These subs, though, even though they have no armor, are still not quite instant repair. And there's 1 or 2 of these that are Havoc 2s, the rest of them are Havoc 3s, so they're not crazy powerful. I will not really have the time to turn around. I don't think I have the time to turn around and come back. So I'm just going to sit here and just fire them off. I'll probably get 1 more shot off, but they'll all probably die. Yep. So we didn't even quite get half that ship. If they were all Havoc 4s, we would probably put a pretty decent little hurt on that fleet, on that one ship. But they're subs. Subs can't shoot through land, so they'll never touch the left or right ships. But the beauty of subs is, what you gotta learn with subs is you gotta learn what the ranges are of the other guns, so you know how far away you can be. Okay, let's let them all pack in. Of course, the first one will die before it probably sends off a volley. And it will take so long to actually get there. Oh my goodness. Oh, and all 3 of them are shooting. And that took out 2 fleets, 2 ships. I literally got off 1 volley. Oh my goodness. Okay, how about we do this? For the sake of you, I'm going to pause. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. I'm going to pause and come back in just a little bit, okay? This is just for you, because so what I'm functionally doing is I am spamming this base with these 2 different fleets. And so what I'm doing is, as one is in there, I'm going and repairing the other one. And at the same time, also repairing the subfleet. The subfleet takes 6 minutes per ship. 5 minutes, of course, is the instant repair time. Oop, what did I just do wrong? Cancel. Sorry. I actually forgot to hit the start repair button. There we go. They'll tell 1 more ship to hit that. 6 minutes, and then by the time we'll come back in here, 1 minute will have passed. And then what we do is we basically just wait out here, but for the sake of you, we'll go in here and see what it's actually doing, how far we're getting along. And we're not getting along very far at all, it looks like. But the nice thing about spamming is you just keep doing it and not really pay a whole lot of attention. I was doing it for a couple times. I haven't done it that long yet. I've done it a couple times, and holy crap, no wonder the missile one hasn't really done much. And it's only got 2 ships to give off 1 volley. That is horrible. That was horrendous. That is crazy. Okay, you can't do that again. Let's see how the mortar fleet does it all by itself. We're not going to tell it to do anything. We're just going to see what happens. I'm not going to click I'm not going to click to make it move anything. We're just going to let it run on its own. I'm curious. It's very likely that the mortar fleet is causing more damage because the missiles don't fly quite as early. Sorry if I just whacked the mic. You'll see the ships coming in range in a second. There we go. They're in their little V pattern. So see that pattern though? Let's talk about it. Let's say this was a missile ship and there was a flak gun. That's actually a pretty good pattern for flak, because flak will destroy any missile within a little range. So what you want is a stream. And so what this is doing a stream of mortars, not an individual mortar. And it only got off 1 volley, that one too. Oh. Well, you know what? The sub just finished, so I think we should take the sub and go finish off that one ship. Well, let me pause it and come back because I don't want to bore you through this whole thing. Oh my goodness! I think I finally have it. Okay, these fleets are not ready for the third tier, for sure. I had no idea how many times I do this. Once I got down to one battleship, it wasn't so bad, but dealing with the three firing at the same time was kind of intense. So we're now down to just a Sentinel missile and the outpost. So we're going to see if we can knock it out with this fleet here. I am hoping so. Oh my goodness, I am tired of this. Okay. There's fleets are shooting missiles at you, so what do you need to deal with that? Well, two things. One, reactive armor, which protects you from missile hits. It reduces the amount of damage that you take from it. The other thing is guidance scrambler, and that increases your evade. Your evade is the percentage of shots that would have hit you that are now going to miss you. Thingy, you know. The combination of those two makes defense against a lot of different kind of weapons a lot more reasonable. Alright. And I think it's only going to take one volley. Nope, two. Shoot it again! I miscounted. Alright. This will do it. This will just take a minute because I don't. We lost number 3. We lost number 3, but we got 4 of them still. So that's reasonable. Lob it like you love it. Lob it like you love it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the level 3 one because the first tier gives you 12 hours, the second tier gives you 6 hours, the third tier gives you 1 hour. I don't think I can do it in 1 hour. I need some slightly better ships to be able to do to do the Shell the Shore prize pack 3. Okay, so that will be the next one, but when I do it next time, I only have 1 hour to do it in, and this video is 53 minutes. Yeah, no. Because more than likely the next base, they'll add one more base to it. The next base will be harder than that base. So we will not be doing that today, but that will conclude this video. So see y'all next time. Have a good one. Blow